Have you ever wondered how telepathic communication works? Telepathy occurs only when there is a deep emotional connection between individuals. You cannot experience telepathy without a strong emotional connection. Telepathy, creativity, or inspiration. These arise when there is emotional openness. Your emotions are like water. Where there is water, there is life. The Torah reveals the connection between our emotions and the spiritual world. The serpent approached and communicated with Eve, even though Adam and Eve were together. But why did Adam miss this interaction with the serpent? Eve symbolizes our emotions, and temptation originated from the spiritual realm, which could only influence the emotions, forming a direct link between the spirit world and our emotions. Adam, on the other hand, represents the material and physical world, which connects to the spiritual realm through emotions. This establishes a pattern. The serpent communicates with Eve, and Eve then communicates with Adam. Isaiah 66 verse 1 says, "The heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool." Everything in the material world can be perceived through our five senses, including planets, stars, and galaxies. All of these belong to the physical realm. However, the existence of God begins beyond our sensory perception in the spiritual realm. Since Adam represents our physical existence, he could not directly communicate with the serpent. Instead, he could connect with Eve, his emotions, and through her, he was led into sin. How do angels and demons manifest visibly to humans? Angelic beings and other spiritual entities have the ability to take on physical form when necessary because they exist in a higher dimension. In contrast, humans cannot transition between dimensions by choice, as we belong to a lower realm. However, Enoch and Elijah did not experience death. Instead, they were translated into heavenly bodies because they walked so closely with God. It was God who transformed them. The narrative of Adam and Eve reveals that the spiritual world communicates through our emotions, which in turn influence our physical actions. Eve serves as the bridge between the spirit realm and Adam, representing physical reality. In this role, she functions as a priest, mediating between God and humanity. Similarly, Israel was chosen to serve as a priestly nation. Exodus 19 verse 6 states, "And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and a holy nation." This signifies that Israel was given the grace to connect with the spiritual realm. Melchizedek, both king and priest of Salem, blessed Abraham, and in return, Abraham offered him a tenth of all he possessed. Through this, Abraham carried the blessing of both priesthood and kingship. Kings are responsible for maintaining law and order in the physical world. Similarly, God entrusted Adam with his commandment, making him responsible for upholding and stewarding it. Genesis 2 verse 16 states, "And the Lord God commanded the man." But why was the command given specifically to Adam? This is because the law governs the physical body. While emotions can be powerful and lead us in different directions, when they contradict God's command, we must exercise discipline and resist them, ensuring they align with the will of God. Adam played a crucial role in establishing the framework of law, providing a strong foundation for emotional and spiritual growth. Similarly, Abraham's firstborn was entrusted with the responsibility of representing Adam's legacy. As a result, God blessed his first son to become the leader of a nation of kings. This pattern of kingship and priesthood is echoed throughout the gospel, reinforcing its significance. Christ embodies both, the role of priest and king, serving as the bridge between the spirit and emotions while fully submitting his body to the will of God. Our emotions act as a gateway to the spiritual realm, but the key question is, how do we safeguard them and align them with the truth? The answer lies in standing on the foundation of God's law. However, this is only the starting point, not the final destination. True growth begins with the law but ultimately leads to a healing of emotions and connecting to the glory of God. Like and subscribe for more insights on the laws of the spirit world. Based on the scriptures, explore and help others through their journey. Thanks for watching.